This is the story of a man named Karam Din and his 3 daughters. His wife had passed away a few years earlier, and though he missed her deeply, he made sure his daughters never felt the absence of their mother. All 3 daughters were very beautiful, but the youngest one, Zainab, was the wisest among them. Karam Din loved his daughters dearly. He fulfilled all their wishes and took care of them with great affection. As time passed, the girls grew older and started cooking for their father. Whenever Karam Din left for work, his daughters would prepare his meals and see him off. In the same village lived a widow with a daughter. This widow had the habit of going from house to house, begging for things. She often came to Karam Din's house asking for fire, while the daughters were busy cooking. Zainab never liked this woman, and would always say to her sisters, "Why does this woman keep coming to our house? She's not a good person." Her elder sisters would try to calm her down, saying, "She's a poor widow, and if she takes some fire, what harm is it to you?" Zainab would listen silently, but she'd warn them, "Just wait, one day she will bring us trouble." The woman kept coming every day, and would secretly sprinkle ashes into Karam Din's food, spoiling it. Karam Din, confused, thought perhaps his young daughters were making mistakes while cooking. He never suspected them, as he loved them deeply. One day, he decided to keep an eye on them. He watched as his eldest washed the rice carefully, the middle one prepared the curry, and Zainab cleaned the utensils. Everything was done perfectly, but just then, the widow came again asking for fire. Zainab argued with her, while her sisters tried to pacify her. As they were distracted, the widow quickly added ashes to the food and left. Karam Din saw this and was furious. The next day, he confronted the widow, asking how she dared ruin his food. The widow, pretending to be innocent, responded dramatically, saying, "I was just testing your love for your daughters. You truly are a good man." Swayed by her words and her beauty, Karam Din made a grave mistake. He married her without telling his daughters. After the marriage, the new wife began to hate the daughters, and schemed to throw them out of the house. She gave all the comfort and luxury to her own daughter while making the 3 stepdaughters do all the housework and barely fed them. The girls became sad and weak. One day, Zainab suggested they go out to lift their spirits. Wandering through the forest, they came across a kind old man of God. Hearing their sorrowful cries, he blessed them, and showed them a pomegranate tree near his hut. He told them they could eat from it whenever they were hungry. Grateful, the girls began eating the sweet fruit daily, and stopped relying on their stepmother's food. The stepmother noticed the girls were glowing with health despite being mistreated. Curious and angry, she sent her daughter to spy on them. The stepdaughter saw them eating the pomegranates and reported back. Furious, the stepmother faked a headache and convinced Karam Din to have the pomegranate tree uprooted, claiming its roots were needed for a cure. Karam Din, unaware of the truth, complied. The next day, the girls were devastated to find the tree gone. As they wept, the old man of God appeared again and comforted them. With a wave of his hand, he caused a stream of milk to flow from the ground, and gave them a clay cup to drink from. The girls were again sustained, healthy, and happy. The stepmother grew suspicious once more, and sent her daughter again to spy. She discovered the milk stream, and informed her mother. The stepmother had the stream destroyed, and the old man's hut demolished. The girls, once again left without food, were heartbroken. Eventually, the wicked stepmother told Karam Din that the only way to cure her was by smearing the blood of his daughters on her hands and feet. Devastated, Karam Din went searching for his daughters and found them crying at their mother's grave. Realizing the danger they were in, he took them deep into the forest and left them there to save them. Then he killed a deer, took its blood back home, and tricked his wife. The girls were frightened, but soon found themselves rescued by 3 kind friends who were out hunting. One of them, Nasir, married Zainab. The other 2 married her sisters. The girls finally had peace and love in their lives. Zainab later gave birth to a baby boy, and her life was filled with joy. One day, Nasir went hunting and didn't return. His friends went searching for him, but also vanished. Grief returned to Zainab's life. One day, while she was home alone, a man disguised as a holy fakir came to her door asking for food. Zainab, being kind-hearted, let him in and offered him a meal. But the fakir revealed his true evil intentions. He was a sorcerer who tried to force Zainab to marry him. If you'd like, I can continue the story from here, just let me know.